Man always did whatever he did with an element of selfishness. There was always a motive. He did what he did because he knew what he would get in return. So even God was embraced by man for his personal objectives, for him to attain nirvana, for him to embrace moksha, for him to get enlightened. So even God was embraced by man only with ulterior motives. They were individual seekers. Spirituality and spiritual seeking was always perceived as a very individualistic experience. They wanted to embrace God because they wanted something out of it. There was nothing like, I need to gain something so that I can share what I have gained with others for the growth of other individuals. It was personal seeking. Somewhere around that time, a boy who was born to a fisherwoman and growing in that atmosphere had these thoughts. Why can't I share what I have learned with others for the benefit of others? Why can't you share a process that given you the results? Share that process with others so that others can also grow through this process. He went around, in spite of hailing from a background which was not in sequel to what he was expected to do, born and growing in the environment of fishermen, he went in search of the rishis, the yogis, who had retracted themselves into the deep jungles, into the mountains, into the caves, introverted themselves from the day-to-day life, and began to empower each one of them. It is not that in spiritual dimension, unlike in materialism, you gain 1% of market share, I might have to lose 1% of my market share. But in spirituality, you gaining an experience is no way going to diminish my experience. The light of a candle, by passing on its light to other candle, does not lose anything of its own light. A process that given you the results by you sharing this process with other people does not deprive you of your results which you anyhow have. So for the first time, an element called selflessness was brought into the spiritual realm. He convinced the yogis and the rishis, the insights you have, the process that has led you to your enlightenment, the alignment that you found that has revealed itself to you by which you are able to live this spiritually rooted life. All that through years of introverted silence that you have gained, share those insights, give me all that, let's give it to the world, let them also benefit, and the world benefiting out of your realizations and your insights is no way going to diminish your experiences anyway. It is only going to appreciate with a few more people going through these experiences. Yam perum inbam vayagam yavam peratum. The joys that you have experienced, share it with others so that others can also experience those joys. And in whatever insights he could collate from all these rishis, were compiled and presented to the world as the Vedas, simply meaning book of knowledge. No religious association to it, book of knowledge. And it was given to the world by this man whose early beginning was in an environment of fishermen, Vyasa. Because he gave it to the world, Ved basically means knowledge, he was called Veda Vyas.